Across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock. I'm Harry McBain and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. Hampshire Cricket have announced that South African Cody Youssef is their new overseas signing. The move will see Youssef settle into life at the Utility Bowl here in Hampshire. Our reporter Huzaifa Yousafzai spoke with current overseas player Kyle Abbott about whether he's enjoyed his time here in Southampton.
You know, I came from South Africa out of international cricket and Hampshire opened up their doors and gave me such a great opportunity to carry on playing cricket and doing something that I love. So, the place, I think this is one of the, if not the best ground in the world facilities-wise, when it comes to having the golf course and the hotel all on site, and it's just a wonderful place to play.
In cricket here, Hampshire player Ali Orr has been named in Scotland's A squad for their series against Jersey. He has featured 29 times since joining Hampshire in 2024. The 14-man squad will head to the Channel Islands for 4 T20 fixtures at Grainville Cricket Ground on the weekend before beginning Saturday the 18th of April. Solent Sports News have feet on the ground at the Utility Bowl today, so stay tuned for more updates and interviews as they happen. In football, England host Uruguay at Wembley tonight as their World Cup preparation intensifies. With plenty of options to choose from in Thomas Tuchel's 35-man squad, the national team boss is looking to assess his striking options in tonight's game.
If we are chasing a result, do we really take Harry off? Do we even look for someone who is maybe then also a good penalty taker? These are the questions that we have to answer.
Former England boss Roy Hodgson has made a shock return to management aged 78 at Bristol City. The veteran coach replaces Gerhard Struber and returns to the club having managed at Ashton Gate in 1982. The club sits 16th in the Championship, having won 1 of their last 9 games. Saints players Finn Azaz, Ryan Manning and Shay Charles will all miss out on the World Cup this summer following playoff defeats last night. Manning and Azaz featured as the Republic of Ireland lost on penalties to Czechia, while Charles's Northern Ireland team lost to Italy. Wales also fell to an unfortunate defeat to Bosnia, with the side losing on penalties in Cardiff. To celebrate 50 years since the Saints' historic 1976 FA Cup final victory, Southampton legends welcome Manchester United legends to St Mary's tomorrow. The star-studded lineup includes Dimitar Berbatov, Louis Saha and the great Ricky Lambert. Local fan Declan West is excited at the opportunity of seeing these big stars at St Mary's.
I think the Legends game is important while the international break's on, because for Saints fans we haven't really had a representative in the England squad for a while. So for a lot of Saints fans the international break can be really boring and a bit pointless. So I think it's a good opportunity for them to have something to really enjoy and get excited about and have a good day at.
Tomorrow is National Non-League Day and local side AFC Stoneham are in a major tie that could see them head to Wembley. The Purples are in the semi-final of the Isuzu FA Vase against Hallen AFC and are just 2 wins away from playing under the famous Wembley Arch. The tie will take place tomorrow at Hallen with a 3 p.m. kickoff set to get the tie underway. In rugby, England head coach Steve Borthwick's future remains uncertain, with the RFU chief Bill Sweeney saying no decision will be made until a review of this year's disappointing Six Nations campaign is completed at the end of April. England lost 4 of their 5 games, their worst performance since the tournament was expanded in 2000. Following a dramatic night of darts in Berlin, darts fever remains vibrant at Solent University, as the society announced the date for their major event night. Darts in the Spark will take place at Solent on the 13th of May as the team take on the University of Southampton. Solent Sports News journalist Josh Cole told us how last year's debut event went.
It was a really good fun event. A lot of energy in the room, and it certainly helped a lot of players. It was a good atmosphere and a good advert for darts as well.
Formula One heads to Japan this weekend. Whilst Mercedes have been the standout so far this season, McLaren have shown a shock turn of pace in the opening 2 practice sessions this morning. Despite not having started a race so far this season, Oscar Piastri topped practice 2 with teammate Lando Norris in 4th. It'll be another early start for British fans as qualifying is set to roar into action at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now in golf, Southwick Park Golf Club in Portchester is launching a brand new series this summer aimed at amateur players. The iGolf South Coast Series will run 5 events across the South Coast, offering players the chance to compete without the need for traditional club membership. The competition will tee off in Southwick on Sunday the 10th of May. As the Bucks season has come to a close, attention from Solent University athletes will turn towards the upcoming Solent Sports Festival. This will be the second year of the festival, having replaced the annual varsity event, which ran its course. Solent's Charlie Dast explains the reasons behind the change and what's new this year.
And we moved away from varsity last year for a multitude of reasons, between Bournemouth pulling out and also us just trying to host an event that was more inclusive and catered to all of our students. But this year we wanted to do things a little bit differently, so we wanted our sports teams to compete against other institutions.
There has been success on the South Coast as Western Park Blades Netball Club have claimed the Premier League title. The club has secured the top spot in the table with one game still to play, taking place this Sunday against Oldham at the Solent Sports Complex, where a host of celebrations are promised. Now, England superfan Andy Milne has put his £350,000 house up for sale to fund a 7-week trip to the World Cup this summer in America. Milne has become a recognisable face at England matches and is making preparations to afford the sky-high ticket prices. This would be his 10th World Cup, with his first trip being away to Spain in 1982. Now, as our time as journalists ends here at Solent University, we thought we'd mark the years with a piece of healthy competition. In the biggest football match since 1966, Team Audio defeated Team Video by 2-1 at Test Park. The winning goalscorer was the unlikely and unprecedented Cameron Jarvis, accompanied by a goal from Max Freeman that levelled the tie initially. Now, Jarvis lobbed the goalkeeper Zach Jackson with a lovely first-time effort. That must have been embarrassing. Now, that's all from us this hour. We'll be back at 3 o'clock with a bulletin full of exciting local news packages. Remember, you can keep up to date 24 hours a day on our website, which is solentsportsnews.com. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at 3.